Hey, what's happening? Welcome back to JCT Media, or Junction Media, as a friend of mine called it, which could be kind of a cool name, like Junction Media, where the junction of where cool meets practical, cool meets fun. I don't know, something. I'm open to suggestions, but like I said, I'm doing this video series for funsies, give myself a creative outlet, and got an excuse to open some records that I've been staring at for a long time, and whatever else comes along. So today's work of art, I will call it, because this album really is a work of art, if you ask me. It's called American Lesion. It's a long, out of press solo album from Dr. Greg Graffin. For those in the know, you know Greg Graffin. And for those who don't know, Greg Graffin is I don't like to use the word hero, but he's a personal inspiration to me. He has done a lot for me, not only through his words in his books and his music, but through his actions and his beliefs, and has really helped me form a more balanced, positive worldview despite everything that's been going on in the world. So yeah, he's a big inspiration to me. For those that don't know who he is personally, obviously he's a lead singer of one of my favorite bands, Bad Religion. I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about Bad Religion 1,000 times. But he's also a scholar. He's a famous author. He's done all sorts of humanitarian work. He's a good guy. If I remember correctly, he got his PhD in zoology from Cornell University and his master's from geology from UCLA. He's also taught classes on evolutionary biology and zoology at his university, so he knows what he's talking about. Also has written some great books. My favorite one right here, it's called Population Wars. Excellent, excellent read if you want something new and fresh, maybe something out of your wheelhouse. You want to check it out and get a little perspective on what it's like to believe the naturalist, non-spiritual life. This one's great because I got his autograph. But yeah, highly recommend that. He's got a couple other books out there, mainly focused on religion, politics, that type of thing. Not unlike the music, but back to the point at hand. Greg Graffin does solo work. Now, I know if you've listened to Bad Religion, you know that they have a strong opinion when it comes to things like, I don't know, population, pollution, politics, how to treat others, the hypocrisy of certain religious beliefs and everything else. But in his solo work that he's done, this is 3 albums that I know of: American Legion, Millport, and Cold as a Clay. A lot of acoustic folk music. This album, I feel, really has nothing to do with your typical Bad Religion style of music. This is deeply personal. I know he wrote these songs when he was going through the collapse of a marriage, and I can relate to a lot of songs in this album. But this has been out of print since 1997. They brought it back a couple years ago. I had some trouble finding it, but thank you to Agartha and St. Paul, I got a copy, and it's beautiful. It is unopened. I was gonna keep it sealed just because it is kind of special, but what good is a record if you can't spin it, right? So, said American Legion. There's the cover. Backside, obviously, much more mellow tone than anything Bad Religion, but let's get it open. I've been meaning to check this one out, but excellent track listing on this album. Excellent track listing. If you've never heard the piano version of Cease, Google it, look it up. Fantastic version of that song. Cease is one of my favorite Bad Religion songs, and we did the acoustic version. Blew my damn mind. So, plastics off. As far as the other songs on the record, they're all pretty solid. I mean, Fate's Cruel Hand, When I Fail. Maybe She Will, it's fun. Personally, my favorite, the opening track, Opinion. One of the best opening tracks on any album ever. Very deeply personal song to me. Very poignant in the sense that I kind of feel like I wrote it myself. You get those songs that just click, and you feel like, hey, these are the words I could have written at one point in my life. That song really does it for me. So, if you ever want some insight into my life musically, go listen to Opinion, track 1 on American Legion. It's fantastic. Looks like this is not a folder. This is just a slot. So let's see what we got. We've got, looks like black and white version of the cover. The backside, really hard to read. But you can see on there, like a lot of records from, you know, the style of music, lyrics are on the back. Let's check out the record. I didn't know this. This is even better. Oh my god! Oh, look at his beauty. Oh, yes. I'm a sucker for colored vinyls. I know it's like a thing they do to probably get a couple extra bucks out of you, and it probably doesn't cost more to create, but man, I'm a sucker for these things. Look at that. That's beautiful. Nice and translucent. Very beautiful record. I like it. So, yeah, I would highly recommend giving it a playthrough. If you want something new, something fresh, something folky, something very down to earth, something emotional, and probably outside of your normal style of music, definitely give this one a spin. Obviously, it's YouTube, so I can't play anything for you. It's worth checking out. Even if you listen to Opinion, give Opinion a shot. Okay, give the piano version of Cease a shot. And if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work for you. You know, probably in another video I'll do the Millport album, which is kind of a complete departure, very country folk heavy. He did that album with a couple of members of Social Distortion and somebody else that I can't remember right now. But this is one record that I know I'll probably hold on to forever. It's a deeply personal record, written by an amazing musician. You may not like the way he sings, and that's okay. You know, not everybody does. But if it does something for you, this is a fantastic album to listen to. I'd say give it a shot. You know, and if the music doesn't do it for you, Population Wars will, guarantee you. So, I was gonna do a short little review on my Raycons from the other video, but I've only given them about 2 shots so far. I'm gonna give them a really long third when I'm working in the yard this week. We'll let you know how they work out. But so far, really awesome. So, I know, that's all I got for now. It's my fun record. I'll do another one soon. Again, American Lesion, Greg Graffin, Dr. Greg Graffin solo work, 1997. Check it out on Spotify or wherever fine records are sold. And, yeah. On that note, I'm going to drink my coffee. Have a good night.